Alright, we're back in it, baby. Alright, where the fuck are we? And we in it, boys. What are we doing? Restore access to distribution. Oh, baby. Legalization is better than decriminalization. I've been told this literally at like 1,000 times, but I never remember the difference between decriminalization and legalization. Why are all the blue states richer than red states? Generally because richer states have more cities, and more cities means more urbanization. More urbanization means more multiculturalism, and more multiculturalism means more likely to be Democrat. Okay. That's the main reason. D. Pico, you're saying I fundamentally engage with every debate in bad faith? Okay. Check the new distributist video? Nah, I'm done. I'm a pumper and a dumper, my baby. My boy. I'm good. The distributist is much, much smaller than I am. I've given them my time and attention. Didn't you debate extreme data on this? Yeah, like a year ago, and the data hasn't changed since then. Wait, oh wait, I've already opened this, that's right. Wait, where are we going again? I think that guy was white. Yeah, I pointed it out at the end there. That was a pretty epic turnaround. That kid sounds like he could be Extreme Dad's son. Yeah, maybe. Thoughts on Doja Cat? Isn't Doja Cat like racist or something? I don't fucking know. Everyone thinks Vaush is bad faith and can blow me out until they get in debate with Vaush. That kid sounded mentally ill. It was sad. Yeah, that kid is 100% not well. I think you do because of how you hyperfixate on optics instead of the arguments of your opponent, and this is reflected to your audience. Not really. I responded to literally everything that kid said. There wasn't a single argument that kid made that I wasn't willing to address. Yeah, me focusing on optics, Pepe laugh. Uh-oh, Drax. Is it okay for queer people like Doja Cat to use the F slur? I think it really depends on the context in which you use it. When I use the F slur, I think it doesn't really reinforce, I don't think it really reinforces homophobia or anything like that, but when it's someone's like an edgy queer, like Milo Yiannopoulos, I think that it kind of can. It really depends on like what the outcomes are, right? Like who's listening to you? Can I call you on Discord to have a deeper in-depth discussion on Discord? Ah, if I knew we'd have so many talks today, I would have chosen Terraria. Jesus. No, it's okay. Maybe later. Oh, I'm like full up on everything, fuck. And it's just not the type of game that I can... You know? What are your thoughts on Mahler? I don't know anything about them. I know that guy followed me, though. Oh, shit. Hey! How did I not get banned yesterday? What would I have gotten banned for yesterday? Yeah, cool. Come on. No, Onion Boy, I did not. Oh, I know, relax. Man, the fucking Xeno is,
What are you?
That's why they asked why you didn't get banned? That was like 2 months ago. Can you fuck off?
Hasn't contained the breach locked. Unidentified species. I've got all day. Unexplained disturbances are most troubling. There's still something amiss here.
Dude.
I'll get to the bottom of this.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, well, relax. Sometimes that stuff happens. Why does the Xeno not fight the robot? Well, I don't think the Xeno registers the robot as like a biological threat, and I guess the robot's just dumb and is only programmed to target humans.
If I can't find you, unidentified species. Logging report.
Pico, I didn't agree to debate you.
Apollo will require a detailed report. What are you?
Oh, I saw Josen-san. Fuck, I really want to club this robot.
I've got all day. Hasn't contained the breach locked. Unidentified species.
You like spicy food? I love spicy food. Wait, how am I ignoring you?
Apollo, I can't go anywhere. I can watch you.
Nope.
Hasn't contained the breach locked. Unexplained disturbances are most troubling. Follow me, please.
No, I did the click! Ow.
You're becoming hysterical.
Hey. Can we chill?
This isn't the answer.
Why isn't it? There we go. No shit! Oh. Man, the game doesn't even fucking let you bop that guy. Oh yeah, human being. Bro, you ran right into that one? Dude, I was already dead. He just ran right up there. I didn't have the flamethrower ammo. Holy shit, Hyena. I already said yeah. Why do you do that? Because I was dead. It's not ignoring if I acknowledge you. Is my original ship still around? Ship? Undercut or swoop haircut? I like undercuts. Oh, that my character came in? Yes, the ship is still here, I think. Wait. No. It pulled out, I think. Right? There are other people on board that are with me, but they're my, But they were part of the, dispatch team. Yeah, the ship pulled out. Thank you, Adarishtan. Yeah, there are a lot of people who want to fuck the xenomorph. It's really, I guess, admirable? I mean, whatever you guys are into. Alright, I need to think of a way past this. Okay, let's peep, okay? Let's think, okay? We're thinking, we're putting on our thinking caps. The Xeno is going to drop soon. Hey? Hey?
Unexplained disturbances are most troubling.
Chill.
Apollo will require a detailed report.
Okay. So there's a room... There's a room right over. I don't think I need to look at that PC. Okay. Hold on.
I can't help you if I can't find you.
It's just the android that's next to me, I think.
I'll get to the bottom of all this.
And... yes.
I've got all day, you know.
True. Why would an android show up in a biotracker? Don't think about it too much. Oh, nice. Flamethrower. Would I fuck a fascist like Candace Owens? Ew, no. Okay, we're thinking. No one's around us. Nice! Come on. Eight 9-7.
Maintenance check request in sector C12 received and confirmed.
What does that mean?
A service caretaker is on its way.
In your criticism of Destiny, instead of tackling his arguments, you instead attack him optically, claiming he only disagrees with lefties because of the personal relationship he had with lefties. Quinn to psychoanalyze someone like that. Even if you have a degree in sociology. I don't think I've done some crazy, like, psychoanalysis of Destiny. I think that his, like, path and progression towards the positions and the rhetoric he holds now, oh, hey, what's up, are pretty fucking obvious.
Unidentified species.
I'm chilling.
There's still something amiss here. Hazard containment breach logged. I've got all day, you know. Looking at what? Apollo.
Unfortunately, I do, Scribe. Yeah, I remember that funny rhetorician. Those are the good old days.
Hazard containment.
Oh yeah, isn't it Xander Hall? The new website update? Would you have Blair White on again? Oh, I mean, I'd absolutely argue with Blair White again, but there's no way she would ever come on again.
There's still something amiss here.
That's true. She is white. That is very true. Can you fuck off?
I've got all day, you know.
No, I don't. No. Deep Pico, I've never said that Destiny's I've never invoked Destiny's assumed bias as a refrain from actually engaging with his arguments. I have literally never done that. When I disagree with Destiny's arguments, I attack Destiny's arguments. Oh! Hey. Hey. Fuck. I'm never gonna get the fuck out of here, dude. Jesus Christ. I might have to just run out and flamethrower that fucker. Throw something? Yeah, I probably should. Jill? Alright, well, we can try. A noisemaker or a flare? I don't think I've ever actually used a flare. That wasn't the best throw. You're not the...
This shouldn't be.
I don't even know what to do. New plan. We're chilling. We're chilling.
Hello.
Nobody. We're running at a very controlled pace. We are booking it right now.
Running causes accidents.
Good thing they don't run. We're all just walking here. Wait, forward or left? Forward.
Talk me about select-all safety protocols.
No. Nope. Nope. Nope.
That is authorized in this facility.
What does it mean? Fuck! Fuck, what does it mean? Where am I supposed to go? Why no flamethrower? I just didn't snap around fast enough. I didn't think that it landed right behind me. Nah, that's okay, Scribe. Your motion tracker has an objective marker? Sometimes. Oh, gotcha, Shadow's Aerith. Okay, flares for androids, noisemakers for the Xeno. Does the Xeno have a gender? Well, gender is a social construct, comrade, so not inherently. Have you ever said the phrase daddy like? I hope not. If I ever have, it has not been unironically. Yes, talking to Anthony Brian Logan one day would be a trip. That dude is, whew. That dude is something else. Okay. So... decontamination switch. Go up. We're heading into here. We probably need like a key code from here. Funny rhetorician, it probably depends on the difficulty, right? Maybe the flamethrower makes it super fucking easy on like easy mode or something. Yeah, Adarius Jackal, I would say that, survivorship bias is probably, like, the bedrock of most black conservative, thought. Is the Xenomorph white? I mean... How's everyone's Sunday going? My headache's gone away. That's nice.
Relentless in the pursuit of affordable quality.
God damn it. Thanks, Transgirl Lily.
We don't forget the little details when seeing the big picture.
How close is the... I would really like to just beat the android to death. Now, hit it quietly. Yep. Wow. Man. Holy shit, there wasn't even a fucking cutscene or like a pause. Just immediately. Jesus Christ. You can use the pipe bomb and then hide. Yeah, I should use a pipe bomb. I keep building one at the beginning of this segment anyway. You gotta be quicker on that weapon switch, bro. Listen, okay? My quick swap fucking FPS skills are a little bit underserved. Been feeling dizzy all day? That sucks. All right. No, 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 no. True. Do you want to make that Caleb Malpin video a segment? No, I barely even talked about it. I just watched it. It's just wild, you know? Bionicle fucker, most of the billionaires in Russia are from political, like party members from the Soviet Union who made a fuck ton of money when they privatized all of the state industries and like took large segments of it for themselves. Did I just do it again? Chill. That chair. Hey! I don't want to look. Wait, what is this happy feet? What is this fucking wombo combo you're doing? Fuck off. Yeah. We're just gonna keep doing this, aren't you? You, like, smell my breath or something on the way out, and then you run back. No, Dizelle, I responded to you, Donna. Yeah. Yeah, Abe Lincoln, I think that Destiny's approach towards the native stuff is largely misinformed. Okay, Vaush, do you think you do well in an apocalypse scenario? Fuck no, are you kidding me? Me in an apocalypse scenario? Okay, I'm gonna need you to move to a different area, alright? I'm not wasting resources on you. Why is the tail so long? Well, that's the sex appeal. Dude! Are there any times anecdotes are appropriate in debate? Yeah, anecdotes are bad at demonstrating that a thing happens. Anecdotes are good at demonstrating how a thing happens. Just accept it. Oh. Oh my god! I'm going to kill myself, dude. Holy shit. Jesus Christ. Fuck off. Okay. Anyway, anecdotes aren't really useful in demonstrating that a thing happens because you've literally no way of knowing the frequency with which something happens, or if it happens at all, based on an anecdote. But if you already accept that a thing happens, an anecdote can be useful as a way to illustrate the way in which a thing happens. So, let me think. If I was, okay, so I'm a dude. That is true. And if I'm arguing with someone about, like, male suicide, I can't say, like, oh, I knew a guy who killed himself, therefore men have a higher rate of suicide. Like, that doesn't work. I can't throw that argument out at somebody. But if I'm talking with somebody about the ways in which male suicide are different from female suicide, or just how they typically manifest, or what have you, me sharing like the experiences that I had with a friend who killed himself because nobody would suck his dick or something, would probably be a little bit more apropos. The main difference, ultimately, is the extent to which there is charitability between the people speaking.
This could require my attention.
Yeah, I agree, Cat 13. The lived experience thing is useful. Alright. New plan. That was not the plan. I didn't think it would explode on contact. When did you know you were straight? What do you mean, I'm not straight? You mean, like, when did I realize I wasn't straight? Hey, fuck yes, Anderhall, that's awesome. It's a pipe bomb. What did you think was going to happen? Don't pipe bombs have a fuse? I thought a pipe bomb would detonate after the fuse reaches the primer. Not like, yeah, not on fucking contact. Timed explosives have a fuse. In fact, if I remember correctly, on-contact weapons, like grenades that explode on contact, are actually much harder to make because you need some kind of internal mechanism that can detect a collision and use that to trigger the primer that won't trigger just by, like, handling the weapon, you know? So you pull a pin, and that, like, releases a mechanism that has a little steel ball that, if jostled hard enough, will fly to the back of a thing. PSA Sitch is doing an analysis of your Dankula convo. That's okay. These people mauled like fucking crazy over me. It's actually really funny. Eat shit. No, I didn't. Why? Fuck! Oh, It doesn't let me do the thing. It doesn't let me access the goddamn thing. Thanks, funny rhetorician. When did I know I wasn't straight? I didn't actually know I wasn't straight until I fucked a guy. You can't really know, right? Yeah, Red Wolf, I do some. You can't really know, right? So when I was like 15 or 16, I saw like some dudes on porn and I thought like, oh, that's hot or whatever. But just because you find something hot in porn does not mean that you're going to necessarily find something hot in real life. Like, you don't actually know. Like, IRL horses are gross, you know? Like, they're fucking smelly barn animals. So I, What?! This sucks. Lower difficulty? Suck my dick. We got this. We ain't never, ever, never. On what do you disagree with Destiny on the native stuff? He said he thought you guys didn't disagree. I think the utilitarian benefit we get from respecting the autonomy of indigenous people supersedes the utilitarian benefit we get from, like, the pipeline. So my ideal argument would probably be, like, there has to be some way to, I don't think, like, we should be able to intrude on their lands or on their rights without, nice extra flamethrower fuel, without, like, the will of their people. However, it does kind of seem like the Wet'suwet'en people are fine with the pipeline. I've heard that they're hereditary chiefs, there were like 10 of them or whatever, and 3 of them were in favor of the pipeline, and they were booted off the council by the other hereditary chiefs. And what's more, that these meetings have been conducted in more secret than they typically are, and additionally, that the democratically elected representatives of the Wet'suwet'en people are more okay with the pipeline. So I've heard, like, I don't know, I would need to look more into it. Duly noted, Outhan. Holy shit, D. Pico. He's literally arguing for good billionaires. Wait, I'm sorry. Hold on, I'm being canceled. From my girlfriend. Vaush, that's a really problematic take, I'm not gonna lie, that discourages folks from thinking they are gay and is exactly why a lot of folks doubt their sexuality is valid. Fucking a dude may have validated you, but people can know they're gay without having had sex, like that's a kind of dumb standard set. You're right, I apologize. It is very possible to know that you are gay without having actually had sex with a man or whatever. Yes, I completely agree. So to clarify, if you've grown up thinking that you are straight, it can be difficult to know for sure whether or not you're actually interested in men, like in real life, until you actually try that, because you have no idea of the degree to which, like, it's just like a fanciful dalliance in your porn consumption habits. But that does not mean it's impossible to know. I agree. Blah blah. I think so, yeah, Stolen Coil. Because the thing, this is, I think a lot of people, okay, Suzuki, all right, thank you. My apologies. That's false too, though? No, it's, holy shit, I'm never ever wrong. Anyway, I think one of the main issues with the native stuff is that, I'm gonna be really honest with you guys, okay? Are you ready for me to do a reverse racism? Are you ready for it? Plus you're white? Are you ready for it? I think a lot of super woke white liberals think that all native people are on their reservations doing like this, like, ooh, like that. I do think that. I think a lot of the white liberal types think that all natives are on their reservations, like they're all doing like rain dances every day, and they're all like taking peyote and shit, and like nah, like Native Americans are like people like the rest of us too. I'm pretty sure that if I went on a reservation, there'd be a lot of people there with like Nintendo Switches, like jerking off, you know, like I don't know. But I just, one of the issues I have is that I feel like if we idolize their culture to like past a certain extent, it doesn't really become we aren't really like defending their culture, and what we're doing is actually ignoring their culture. We're ignoring the extent to which it changed over the past 300 years, and we're pretending they're exactly like we were when we first found them like centuries ago, you know? Which is actually really problematic. It's kind of like the spiritual Negro trope, except like done into perpetuity, you know what I mean? Yeah, exactly, Semigod Jackie. I saw a D Pico, but I disagree. What trope is that? The spiritual Negro trope was a popular film TV trope, where usually you'd have like white protags dealing with white problems, but then there'd be like a point where they doubt themselves, and they'll meet like a kindly old black man somewhere out in the swamp who will give them advice or something like that. Do you mean magical Negro? Didn't I say magical Negro? What did I say? Oh, did I say spiritual? Oh, okay, spiritual Negro, magical Negro. Okay, my apologies. Well, yes. How would you integrate the native governments into the country's government without using force? I would offer massive incentives. Massive incentives to native individuals and native cultures to integrate. But I would try to do it in a way that would refer to them some degree of cultural and legal autonomy over settlements designated to them. So they don't have their own little locked off territories, but instead you would have like a couple of cities that are like fully legally Canadian, but there's like an overlying culture of like native legislation that supersedes it. Within those purviews, up to a limit. Like, obviously, they couldn't just make murder legal or something. Come on! They couldn't just make, like, murder legal or something like that. Faye Ubermans, that was the impression I'd given, but I'm not attached to those numbers. I just heard something like that happen. I saw a picture on Twitter of you on your stream naked. What's the story behind that? Xanderhall, I'm surprised you, of all people, aren't familiar with the drama behind that. That happened like months ago. It was back when I was on D Live, and I went live, but my computer had frozen during the pre-stream when I had like the, just like the little he's coming image, like superimposed. And during that time, like, Hyena and I were still getting, like, ready for the day. So we were both naked, and Hyena was standing up and I was sitting down. How'd that picture just get out? It didn't. Just things circulate, you know? Go save? I haven't done anything yet.
Check request in sector C12. Received and confirmed. A service caretaker is on its way.
I'm prolific, Bionicle fucker. What are your thoughts on Slime Girls? Honestly, overdone. Frankly? How do I do this? Slime Boys? Better. Squad W. Doesn't Morgan Freeman do the magical black thing a bit? Yeah, Morgan Freeman has kind of had that that particular trope on lock for a little while. You can disable cameras with the boxes. Oh, that's true. I always forget that. Hatsume, I am okay with cultural interventionalism. Like, I don't think places like Saudi Arabia should get to be like Saudi Arabia forever. I don't think that's good. But it's important to do it in the right way. Invading a country doesn't fix anything, nor do, like, really hyper punitive fucking measures, you know? Like, these don't fix those problems. What does fix those problems, though, is trying to engage in, like, a global civic and economic integration that encourages those people to adopt different, you know, lifestyles. So if we show them a better way of living, which I think we have, then... Well, yeah, Cat 13, I'm obviously not advocating for that. Isn't this just the free marketplace of ideas argument? That's the big meme. I agree with the free marketplace of ideas. I'm a libertarian. I like the idea of people of people being non-violently, you know, cajoled over towards ideas I find favorable. I really hope we can save soon. This is the most we've ever died in a segment. Is Avatar the good show? Yes, Avatar is a good show. Where does this lead? Do you think we should eventually abolish the commodity form? For almost everything, there are some things I feel like the commodity form is just useful for. But we should get rid of money eventually, right? I don't know how that would be replaced. We could do labor vouchers or something. But I do think that fundamentally there is some value in, like, a market economy. Like streamer donos? Yes, absolutely, like streamer donos. In the future, in the far distant future, that will be the only wealth left. The money that we give to streamers, to e-boys, such as myself. Yeah, roasty my toasty. If some ideas are so intolerable that they need to be rejected in that way, then I think that's acceptable. But for the most part, I don't think that brings about good. Wouldn't the labor vouchers just become money? No, because labor vouchers can't become capital. You can't use labor vouchers to go around and engage in capital acquisition. Temporal Timmy, there are plenty of slime girls with dicks. I don't know what you're talking about. Thank you for the $10, but you are gravely mistaken, my friend. They are in fact. I would go so far as to say there aren't very many slime girls without dicks. Why would you sell things then? You would sell things then because there would probably be some sort of larger governmental mandate in, like, not mandate, but like in the consumption of labor vouchers for people who are providing stuff. What would stop that? All right, I need to be perfectly clear, guys. One of the main reasons why I advocate for market socialism on my channel, and I kind of specifically stick to that, is because post-capitalist theory is very, very conceptual. And I think the only way we can come to, like, a meaningful conclusion there is after the material conditions of a post-capitalist society have already begun to manifest. That is to say, I don't want to look like an idiot for advocating for something that's going to be outdated theory in a short order. What does the save thing look like again? Not a fan, laid back strat. Oh, I don't know, favorites, maybe. E, legend. Save point. Are there no save points anywhere? What the fuck? It's a little navel-gazy, I feel. I don't think there's anything harmful about people engaging in that kind of advocacy. I just think that we need to focus on immediate solutions. That's what the far right seems to understand, you know? They put Trump in, or at least they were complicit in putting Trump in, and they support Trump, even though Trump is by absolutely no means like some crazy fucking, like, alt-right ethno-nationalist. They do because that's the most immediate step towards building their society. Where? So many have said, Depave. I have not read any John Rawls, no. Hell yeah, Xander. No way I was getting out of that one. Please! I could be swayed on a communist Power Ranger. I just think worker co-ops are the next obvious step forward. Oh, thank God, guys, we gotta save. This motherfucker's alive. Wait, I did initialize the distribution conduit. Why is it not saying the thing is activated? Do you watch Thought Slime's videos even though he's personally not that great? I don't. But it's not because I personally dislike Thought Slime, it's just because Thought Slime's content doesn't really resonate with me. No way. I'm dead. We're definitely not done at that computer. Did it go up? I think I heard it clank around the vents. Okay. What? No! You... Hope that didn't make noise. Okay, so I do this and then I have to do something else, I assume? Hey, thank you, Anti-Solar. I'll check that out real recently. Wait, energy flow initialization. Redo. What does it mean? What does that mean? Block Caligula, there would need to be some extraordinary need, oh shit, to justify forcibly integrating natives into like broader Canadian society. Why did I do, what benefit was there to doing this?
Upon working together for a safer, better connected Sevastopol. How can I help you?
I don't know. Oh, you're doing the thing for me? Okay. What does it mean? Oh, yes. Yes.
That's it. Elevators are
Got it.
You're headed for a place called Project KG-348. Let me know when you're there.
Please. Jesus. Alright, we're heading over. Would your take change if it was about American natives? No, I don't think so. See, the problem is in our... So let's get rid of the native distinction, okay? Let's just say we're talking about our society, okay? Our country has very, very, very strong protections placed on the rights of an individual. I know, like, this is probably something we've gotten accustomed to now, but really think about it. In America, you can sue the country you live in. Now, that's pretty standard for modern developed democracies, you know, like, that's not some crazy America-specific thing. But historically, I mean, that's a pretty wild thing to imagine that you can, like, if you think you've been wronged by the government, you can take the government to court. I think that's pretty impressive, or at least historically, I think, like, I'm happy we've arrived at that point. We usually believe very strongly in the rights of the individual. We have processes like eminent domain, for example, which can allow the government to pretty much overwrite the will of, like, individual citizens or sometimes even businesses. Yes, I can live Raven, but like broadly speaking, we do a lot to protect the rights of the individual. So my issue here is that it feels like Native Americans are being afforded even less autonomy than average American communities are. You know, which is really, but then add on top of that the fact that, oh, well, doesn't matter, I saved. I don't care. I don't care, I saved, fuck you. Add on top of that, are you even scared of this game anymore? I feel a lot of tension during certain moments, yeah. The fact that Native Americans do have special legal designations, at least here in America, as a kind of, you know, compensation for what we've done to them historically. And the fact that we're, like, just skipping by that is really, really strange to me, with regards to this. Now, for me, the best long-term outcome would just to not have reservations. That would probably be best. I don't think reservations are generally, like, can you let me in? Thank you. Generally a good thing. They haven't worked. They don't really protect native culture, because you can't really stop any culture from changing with time, especially if you're landlocked in a much larger, much more economically and culturally powerful society. And what's more, they've led to just massive economic devastation within these communities. I think the best thing that we could do is try to roll them into the broader country. But do so in a way they would agree with. One of the toughest questions is, well, yeah, true, actually. They did the numbers on reparations? What is this? It's not like they chose to be on the reservations, to be fair. Yeah, of course not. One of the biggest issues, too, is that as long as they're on those reservations, they are going to be impoverished. Because, if you're not rolled into, like, the broader American economic system, there's not really a way for you to keep up with the rest of the country economically. You know what I mean? We're doing it. You know, reflecting on it now, it is occurring to me that I use basically none of the tools that I am given. Wait, door locked. I was told to come over here. What do you want from me? Go back to the room you saved in? What? Why? The doodle-doo is here. No, it says go this way. So this way I go. Thank you. I'm following. Ah, another safe room. No, I didn't hit. Did I hit yes? I did hit yes. Okay, it didn't look like I hit yes, but I guess I did hit yes. Zippolite 32? I don't know. I don't know if, like, keeping... Whether they want to or not, like, natives are still a part of capitalism. Like, they can't escape that. There's no way for them to. That's why these communities are so impoverished. Better for them to be a part of capitalism and have a chance at actually succeeding in it long term than be a part of capitalism and have no chance, you know? How would you address the issue if they didn't want to be incorporated into the USA? You just wait for the next generation. Is this a fucking escape pod? Where am I? Do you think it's a problem that a lot of lefties don't understand the economics of the policies they don't like? Well, I think it's an issue that lefties don't seem to understand the economics of the politics they don't like. A lot of lefties don't really know how capitalism works either, which doesn't make us look very good. Reload the flamer? Yeah, probably. Is your answer actually wait for the next generation, or is there some more active position we can take? You could offer incentives to individual native people who wanted to work for, like, grants or scholarships within, like, the broader country, you know, and stay there. Or you could offer some kind of incentive for long term. Oh, shit. Maybe unite the left. Libraven broadly, yeah. I don't think reservations are a tenable long-term solution to the native, like, I guess, problem in the US. Wait, where does this lead? How do you deal with instances of isolated areas in the world, such as the North Sentinelese Islands? Hey, don't worry about it, okay? Okay, I don't think we can go around in here. It's too foggy. Yeah, the lefty who admitted he didn't know how the stock market worked, wasn't that the participatory economics guy? You can't do that. That makes you look so fucking bad, dude.
Wait, I made it.
Is it still after you?
I think so.
I got a plan. Head for the labs.
Maybe you not the left. Yeah, that was him, Vaush? Yeah, dude, that was... Wait, can I find that debate really quickly? Hold on. It was Michael Albert. Michael Albert? Probably crazy smart dude, okay? Not impugning him in any respect with regards to that. However, oh man, at one point he admitted he didn't really know how the stock market worked.
Like at some point, like you can't have these companies that are making...
I have to admit, I don't know, I have never understood and I don't understand the stock market. So I'm very hesitant.
Well, capital markets are a pretty important part of the profitability of like major publicly traded companies. This
is literally like the definition of anti-intellectualism right there. Are you kidding me? You want to propose an entirely new radical form of economic organization? And then you're like, well, I don't really know how our current one works. It's really bad. Like, I know that. I don't need to waste time saying that. You can't do that. I don't know anyone that actually does understand the market, though, to be fair, Vaush. Yeah, but he wasn't being asked a tough question right there. So what Destiny was asking, essentially, is if the rate of profit continues to heighten and, like... never mind. Do you not know either? Oh, of course I don't know as well as I could, like, obviously. But I think I know well enough to answer Destiny's question right there. Explain to us how it works? The entire economy? What do you want me to explain? Actually, though, how do we get around not having a stock market to fund worker co-ops? It's doable. Explain stock markets? The stock market is gambling. But it's like cool gambling, alright? Basically what it is a company has a given amount of shares of their company that they are willing to sell out to other people at a given price. Generally speaking, the price of those shares is valued at people's faith in the company. So if people think a company is going to do really good, stock price goes up. If people think it's going to do really bad, stock prices go down. Stock prices are basically a reflection of betting odds. The general, what are shares? A share is an individual unit of stock. Like a stock share or a share of stock. It's an individual unit. A company creates a given amount and they sell it all out. And essentially what you're doing is you're selling control over the company. So if you have control over the company, let's say you have, you break your company up and you make 10,000 shares, okay? And you sell out those shares to other people. They can buy it, they can sell it, it's entirely theirs to do what they will with it. However, shares are representative not only of investment in that company, but also of ownership in that company. Meaning that if you have more than 50% of the shares of a company, generally speaking, that means that you have complete individual control over that company because you own more than 50% of its total, market value. When you, the people who own a company are not the CEO. The people who own the company are the stockholders, and it is the board of stockholders that appoints a CEO and that collectively controls the actual company. The CEO is just somebody they put in charge of the company to actually manage its day-by-day organization. What are stocks? Stocks are an imaginary dividend of worth and value and investment in a company that they sell out. Anyway, the stock market is a super duper important part of the modern economy because what it essentially commodifies people's faith in existing corporations. And why that's important is because in these days, the economy is driven about as much by actual production as it is by people's faith in investment. So that's why when you have these big stock market, woo, very often, nothing is actually changed. Woo! When we get a woo, very often, very little has actually changed. That's why when Elon Musk tweets something stupid, the stock price, boop, nothing is actually changed, but people's faith in the company goes down because other people's faith in the company goes down. Yeah, stockholders don't represent the consumers. Consumer investment in a company is not the same as the actual shareholder faith in a company. There is such a thing as non-voting stock. Yeah, of course there is. Yeah, there are companies that will make all their stock non-voting, or some non-voting stock just means you're literally only buying a piece of the investment in the company, not an ownership. Why are stocks a bad thing? Well, the argument for stocks being a bad thing is that we're spending an enormous amount of time, money, and effort in a system which does not inherently tie the worth of commodity production to the wealth generated. It's entirely possible for people to become billionaires without ever so much as creating a single widget, not actually making the world better in any conceivable sense, but just gambling up and down, riding the waves of stock market investment. And by doing so, what they're doing is they're commodifying an immaterial thing, whereas socialists generally prefer the commodification of the material because the alternative is people making money off nothing. Essentially, everyone who's involved in the stock market is something of a middleman. Bring up that the stock market is a secondary market, meaning that companies don't control their stock directly. Yeah, of course, they don't control the price or anything. They do control how many stock they have, but even that's subject to rules. It's an extremely complicated thing, but that's basically the gist of it. They control the initial share value, right? Yeah, how much of the company they want to partition. That's all I'm going to say, though, because I know if I say any more, there's a decent likelihood that I say something inaccurate, and I don't want to. But the point that I'm trying to get out here is that it's very complicated. Oh, wait, oh, shit. Fuck. The point that I'm getting here is that it's complicated and that people like Michael Albert should, make it their responsibility to know these things. So stocks aren't a thing in market socialism. Non-ownership stocks would be a thing in market socialism. In market socialism, every company is owned by the workers, which means there wouldn't be any room to sell off ownership in the company in the form of stocks. However, you could still... speculate. You could still speculate on companies, and those would be shares as well. They would just be non-ownership shares. I don't know much about blockchain tech. I am woefully ignorant on whatever fancy pants Zoomer technology you guys are in the process of implementing. Essentially, yeah, soda bitch. Yeah, I slept so poorly. Oh, guys, I had the most Disney-like sleep last night. Oh. Resplendent. Yeah, Red Cascadian, but and it would fluctuate with the value of the company, the firm's, you know, speculative price, which can be a good or a bad thing. But anyway, I fell asleep. Artemy fell asleep between myself and Hyena. It was really, really, really cute. He was being a bad boy. He was rustling around while we were trying to sleep, so we picked him up and we gave him a hug, and he just fell asleep between us. What a cute baby. Just plopped. But then he woke me up by biting my knee. He decided it was time to be awake, and he bit my fucking knee, and I woke up. Hey, what's up, dude? How you doing? Okay.
Don't think
sure.
I've seen you around before.
Press matching move keys when circuit is active. Okay.
Fun place, huh?
M? What is... What? E180D? What?
Don't think I've seen you around before.
Oh, that's right. There are directional keys on the side. Yeah.
Fun place, huh?
Okay, yeah, I missed those. It looks so arbitrary. Thank you. I didn't...
Don't think I've seen you around before.
This game gives me so many resources, and I use the actual crafted items so infrequently. What Thy Psycho, I've heard of those. Uh-oh, someone's dead. Fuck. Fucking sucks, bro. What does it mean to abolish the commodity form? Does it mean we don't use money? Essentially, abolishing the... Good luck out there, my dude. Abolishing the commodity form essentially means you no longer... Oh, what? Good luck out there. No longer produce things so you can sell them. Bionicle fucker, the argument in favor of speculative investment, apart from people making money off of it, is that you have now found a way to commodify hype. Now, sometimes that can be a bad thing, but it also means that some companies that are on the verge of, or in the process of, developing substantial technologies can be funded or rewarded in part for their efforts by stockholder investment in their company going up. That's also like a pretty important thing. So like say for example you have a market socialist society. So it is, Communist Power Ranger. I wonder if that other dude died. Probably. Yep. Well. Sucks. Where are we even going? That's where we're going. Yeah, of course, Hans Flemmenwerfer. Yes, Cat 13, you can. Absolutely. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. There can be a benefit to it. Imagine that you live in a market socialist society and you have a firm, okay? The firm has created 1,000 shares of itself. So, but these are non-ownership shares, so they don't actually confer ownership over the corporation. And has sold half of them. Fuck! Oh! 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 No, no plan. It's a little ways off.
Wait.
The lab can be separated from the main station. Bring it back online, and the systems can reconnect.
Oh, God. Oh, sure, Hans Flemmenwerfer, but you could conceivably construct such a thing in a market socialist society, no? I'm sorry, I completely lost my train of thought with what I was talking about. I'm afraid I'm gonna have to concentrate a little more in the game. Sorry, whatever topic I was on requires more brain cells than I currently have to offer. Would I consider playing Timesplitters 2 on stream? That'd be a fucking trip, dude. I haven't played Timesplitters 2 in ages. I actually recently replayed Timesplitters 3, which is pretty fun. The Timesplitters games were so fucking dope. Holy shit. What is that? It's time to split! The Timesplitters... Nope. Hard disagree. Hard disagree. I'll do it. Flo, you're thinking of A Hat in Time. I'll take it. I'll take it. Haha, Stealth 100. Big Chungus. Oh no. Hat in Time stream. When? I did a Hat in Time stream. I played Hat in Time on stream. Oh, oh. 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 Why shouldn't there just be no gender segregation at the top levels of sports? Yeah, well, Cat 13, I know you're saying it like sarcastically, but it's true. If there wasn't, only men would ever win again. If we had no gender segregation at the top level of sports, men would, women wouldn't exist anymore in the higher level of sports. I'm not saying AMAB people, because trans people will also get fucking demolished by by cis men. Yeah, women would not exist. Wait, actually, hold up. That actually sounds pretty good. That's bullcrap? No, it's not. It's really not. The physiological differences between, like, assigned male at birth people... Well, I'll just say cis men, because I'm referring here to cis men. The physiological differences between cis men and cis women are enormous at the higher ends of sports. Not this take? It's true! Guys, we don't literally do the, like, triggered by facts and logic thing. Joe Rogan is shorter than me? That is utterly irrelevant to what I am referring to here. Joe Rogan could probably also crush your skull like a fucking water balloon. That dude is really muscular. It depends on the sport? Yeah, it does depend on the sport. I hate this. A 4 million sub YouTuber mentioned you? Yeah, I saw that, or I heard about that. Thanks, some trans girl. Oh, it was a very minor mention. It was just some guy talking about Keemstar, and he mentioned that Keemstar had alt-right ties, and in that he mentioned me, because I also have alt-right ties, in the sense that I argue with them. Pepe. Yeah, Red Cascadian. I don't know. What is the name? I don't know the name! Don't you forget your neat nuke? Oh, I'll never forget. There are cis women who can deadlift 400 pounds and shit. There are cis men who can deadlift over 1,000 pounds. I'm not saying there aren't strong cis women. I'm saying that in almost every physical sense, cis men will beat out cis women, like, consistently. Maybe, like, if we're, like, flexibility? Cis women could win out, maybe? Or, like, maybe it'd be, like, an even contest there. But yeah, the androgen sensitivity that assigned male at birth people have is just an insurmountable advantage. Can you let me in? That is literally factually wrong. I'm not getting baited into this argument. I don't want to go over all the fucking existing data on this subject. You're not baiting me. I'm not getting baited on this one. What does this lead? Is this where I came from? No. What about AFAB trans men? How do they weigh in on this? I mean, I imagine that AFAB trans men can achieve much, much, much greater strength than, like, cis women on average. Right? Like, I assume so. But probably on average not as much as cis men. Maybe it would depend on whether they start a transition before or after puberty. I'm not really sure. Is T similar to steroids? T literally is a steroid. Testosterone is a steroid. Maybe capital to some SX. But if we're pairing women and men of equivalent strength, that means the upper ends will only be dominated by men, which is the issue. Give me that save. Oh, thank God. Whew. Ultra marathons are a sport women can beat men in. That's true. Yeah, that's true. Women can beat or are on par with men in many aerobic exercises, I believe. Women have stronger legs for their body weight. Yeah, relative to their... Well, proportionally they do. But the squat records are still held by
I can
men.
see a power spike. Now, reconnect the lab systems to Sebastopol from the console in the central lab. We're counting on you, Ripley.
Hazardous material leak detected.
What about table tennis? You could argue maybe cis men have better fast twitch muscle fibers. It feels like that could be something that could be like... Because keep in mind, like, tennis is very, very much, like, still male-dominated. So much loot. Oh. I deserve this. I did my hubris. Lady Tiaf, thank you very much for the tier 1 sub. I appreciate it. Yeah, well, it's okay. Vaush is really showing his ableism here? Wait, is that a joke? I don't know. I don't know anymore. I don't know anymore. It's a joke? Okay. It's a clear joke? I don't know that. It's not possible for me to know that. Remember, guys, modern day China is communism or socialism or whatever, and slaughtering people who wear glasses is, Imagine being a random person walking by him ranting. Yeah, dude, imagine just walking by Caleb Maupin on the street, like holding up a camcorder, staring into it while talking. You're walking, you just got off work, you know, you're trying to pick up some groceries before you like go back to see your kid or whatever. You fucking walk by and you hear this guy. Now, many American leaders will tell you that, China is socialism, and you actually have no idea how right they are, but not for the reasons they think. Why do you think Trump is so afraid of China? It's not because of their capital markets, it's because he's afraid of the proletarian might of, or some shit like that. I have no fucking idea, dude. I can't replicate Caleb's arguments because I haven't argued with enough, like, weird tankies. Cat 13, my comrade Areno, you gotta chill. Everyone hug Cat 13. They are clearly having a normal one. What was wrong with what he said, though? There's nothing inherently wrong with what he said. I think it's more the context in which he said it. Caleb Maupin is like a huge anti-American type. You'll notice that most of the criticisms that he made of Pol Pot were that he didn't follow material historical progress and he was funded by the USA. Why not the fact that he killed millions of people? Is that not disqualifying? What about the fact that he believed in hierarchy and traditional relations? Is that not disqualifying? It's like really weird. Like if his argument is that like Pol Pot wasn't socialist, you'd think you'd defer to all the ways in which he acted terribly, not like these weird... Yeah, it's like America bad. Makes me think that if Pol Pot rejected America, then Caleb Maupin would just be like, yeah, well, Pol Pot may have rejected historical progress, but he was also instrumental in leading the people of his community away from the imperialist force of the United States. I get that feeling. I get the feeling that's what would happen. Agreed, Corvos, yeah. A lot of online lefties just hate America, but hating America isn't an ideology. When is the Caleb debate? It's Tuesday, so in 2 days. Hit it? Tuesday, 2 days? See? I planned that, just for today. Where are we going? Okay, we gotta go to the other side. I see. Copy wrong, I disagree. I think that gender identity and gender roles are the same thing. I don't think it's possible to have a gender role with... sorry, I don't think it's possible to have a gender identity without having a gender role to complement it. All identity will naturally follow with rules and expectations. That's why I'm a race abolitionist as well. Oh, true. Oh, yeah, definitely Cringe Master, yeah. Wait, hold on. And men are... Lamau, I want to abolish gender, but I'm still transphobic. And men are still inherently stronger all the time. I never said all men are stronger all the time. I said at the higher ends of athletic ability and on average. Hey, Cat13, if you want to debate it... Because you're just like... You're literally just like mauling at factual information right now. Like, you're triggered by, like, empirical data. Yes, I do. Let's go. Okay. This should be quick. Get on the Discord. And the call-ins. Oh shit. Oh god, we're in it. Oh no, I didn't realize. You'll still have that problem regardless for some sports? Well, if you've men and women separated, then you can't have that problem, right? Because they're... Copy Wrong says they're triggered by your takes. Why? What Copy Wrong? What did I do this time? Can I ever just be right? Can people ever just go like, oh yeah, that was a pretty good idea, pretty good point. Can I ever get that? What about non-binary people in sports? I mean, at least for now, they should be segregated based on their birth sex, right? I mean, that's the only thing that really makes sense. Okay.
And proceed to the nearest exit.
Okay. I mean, yeah, Lacapone, but we'll get there. Eventually, all of us will have our organs and genitalia replaced by tubes, wires, and mechanical apparati, and it'll be all good. Thanks, iDimension. Please upload that. I fucking lost all of it and it was apparently heartwarming. I don't know if I should upload that, because... I mean, I don't know. If I uploaded that, the only reason for it would be like, hey guys, look, I can be wholesome. Is that really worth uploading? I don't think so. Oh no. Would I rather die or live forever in a robot? I don't know. I genuinely don't know. In a lot of ways, immortality is horrifying, but it's possible that it's just philosophically inconceivable to me, and that in actuality it's better, you know? I think that biologically, we're designed in such a way that death is probably a natural conclusion, like, to our experience. Okay, you're gonna need... Okay, went up in the vents. Oh no. I don't know where the fuck it is. We're going. No, what? Why? Why am I sideways? Oh, what? 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 Did they jettison the section of the... Oh, that's right. They were supposed to jettison this section because we were trying to lock the alien out, but I'm on the fucking ship! You wait! You fucking slimy little piece of shit, you fucking cunt! You fucking jettisoned me with the alien. Fucking 10 seconds away.
I'm sorry, Ripley.
Fuck you.
Jettison procedures underway. Stand clear of the doors.
I was right at the fucking door.
Please proceed to the nearest airlock and await emergency response notification.
Why do you think wait, what is this? Why do you think black people on black Twitter are so gatekeepy when it comes to blackness? Anytime you give people stake in an identity, they're gonna act like cringy over that identity. No matter what. Black, white, gay, straight, doesn't matter. Anytime. Anytime you tell them that that identity is like the important part of themselves. Fuck it. Plus, they're white. Wait for it to pressurize. Oh shit, I'm out of flame ammo. As a trans woman, that's a yikes take. There are a lot of trans people who act cringy. Guys, here's a hot tip. Being black is not a personality. Being trans is not a personality. Being gay is not a personality. Being white is not a personality. Being straight is not a personality. None of your demographic characteristics are personalities. They can be part of who you are, but they're not personalities, okay? So don't treat them like they are. Hey, chill. Being a commie a personality? Yeah, it can be, because it's not a demographic thing. I mean, it's something that you believe in.
Pressurization 75% complete.
75. Oh! Fuck it.
Airlock pressurization complete.
Go! I don't know if that did anything.
Pressurization complete. Airlock open.
Hey, chill. Hey. Oh, they just kind of skipped part of that, didn't they? Space is scary. Dude, did you guys watch Gravity? That's my favorite, like, space film. Like, film that is of space, you know? Yeah, I saw that component. It's pretty cringe. How about Interstellar? I never saw Interstellar, but I assumed that it was pretentious because other people said it was. I trust them. Wait. How does it make sense to segregate non-binary people in sports based on their birth sex when many non-binary people are in HRT? You'd have the same issue of Oh, listen. If non-binary people are taking the same hormones or whatever, then we would have the same issue as we would with, like, binary trans people. But a lot of non-binary people don't engage in any sort of physical transition, or they don't, like, medically transition, and for that reason, like, they could probably just fit squarely within their birth sex. Not that they would necessarily want to, but... Yeah, Gayfesh, that's what I heard. Like, love travels through time and space. Like, okay, we're not watching anime, motherfucker. Oh shit, we're back in it. We're going back to kill Waits.
Hear me.
Ripley, is that you?
Yes, wait. Me, you son of a bitch. You locked me in. You blew the lab into space.
I had no choice. No choice at all.
You literally could have waited like 8 seconds.
You saw that thing. You saw what it could do. I had to get it off the station. By any means necessary.
Yeah. Use me as bait. Leave me to die.
And it goddamn worked, Ripley. It goddamn worked. I got that thing. Jettisoned it into the gas giant. The station's safe.
There's that. And there's the fact that you're a heartless bastard. I'm heading back to the Bureau. We can discuss your methods there. Ripley out.
I mean, I impugn, but also realistically, if I had to choose, like, I sacrifice one more person after, like, thousands have already died, so I can get rid of the genocidal fucking monster that she's in there with. Like, I can't necessarily impugn the methods that much. That's a hard sell. What the hell was wrong with that Nosbull you argued with? Dude, don't fucking ask me. I'm not his dad. Huh. An easier way in there? I guess not. Are you my dad? In a spiritual sense, I am all of your dads. I think we can all agree on that. No parasocial, Reno. I don't think plus you're white works on fascists. No, it doesn't. I shouldn't have done that. I couldn't resist. Chad kept telling me to. Fuck you guys. I might have ruined the VOD with that one. I shouldn't have said that at the end. I should not have, the plus you're white thing. I fucking hate you guys. Maybe, Aglor. Oh. Feel like we're a little late in the game to be getting new hardware. A shotgun? That's kind of direct for this game's methods. Sure. I wonder who I'm going to be fighting with this thing. I mean, I know I can't kill the xenomorph. Yeah, it might just be robots. But I already have so many weapons. This is only mid-game? God damn. Wonder what's coming up next. I'm excited. Excuse me. No, pessimist, I'll not be. Remember when we were back here, guys? Remember when I was like, hey, where are the bodies? Remember that? I was trotting on the bodies? It's been so long. It's been so long since last I seen my son lost to this monster, to the man behind the slaughter. Since you've been gone, I was singing this stupid song so I could, ponder the sanity of your mother. Dun, dun, dun. Is being a femboy a demographic? Probably not, right? Because you're the one who makes the choice to present yourself in that way. How are you singing it so well? Years of practice. Oh boy. The fuck is in here? Which do I prefer, gaming or politics streams? After every gaming stream, I prefer a politics stream, and after every politics stream, I prefer a gaming stream. It is through the beautiful union of these two that I am made whole. Hey, Dilvarin, thank you so goddamn much for the tier 2 sub, comrade. I really appreciate it. Enjoy your freedom from college. So you just hate streaming? Haha, true. True. Who doesn't, though? Let's be real. Are conservatives bad at sex? I've seen data to suggest yes. Makes sense, right?
Nurse, this is Turner. I found the last power coupling. Took me a while, but it's off now. Just getting the
Congrats,
last security
Enderby.
brace. Come find me when you've shut yours down, then we can get the hell out of here. Jesus, man, I'm hearing noises everywhere. Every creak and... Just hurry the fuck up, will you?
How was that data collected? I just remember reading a study once in college about
You really shouldn't
Oh,
be here.
hey.
What are you doing here?
About how in accordance with fuck you up. With self-collected data, feminist households or feminist couples reported having better sex. Ooh. God, that's satisfying. I remember kombucha. This is important. Oh, yeah, I saw that. When most married couples fuck for 7 minutes 3 times a month and the women doesn't come, I'm gonna say they are worse, Vaush. Yeah, probably. The traditional, like, relationship marriage stuff does not, in my mind at least, does not beget, like, a very satisfying sexual relationship, you know? Nice try, Cindy. I'm not watching any goddamn videos. Oh shit, there's a save point. Can I do a tier list of all the slurs? No, that's okay. The hell is wrong with those robots? Who knows? Some wacky stuff. Which conservative do you think is best at sex? Crowder actually seems to me like somebody who gets a good nut on. Not in any way, shape, or form like condoning him or his behavior, but I feel like Crowder probably does gets a good one on. He was on Rogan saying he was absent until marriage. Crowder?
No thanks to wait.
I bet he's lying.
He's a ruthless son of a bitch, always has been. Stubborn too. If he'd ever listened to me, things would never have gone this far.
It's done now.
I'm sorry for fucking up with the lockdown earlier.
Forget it. You got me out in the end. I'll see you back at the Bureau.
Oh yeah, Crowder is 100% familiar with the art of long dick style. Very true. I hope you all are as well. I'm not playing chess. I'm bad at chess. I'm not playing chess. How good do you think people like Sol Invictus would do? Those motherfuckers have never gotten laid. You found my weakness, Cindy. I'll check it soon. Are you licensed to teach long dick style? Not to this audience. Half you are kids. Listen, I'm gonna help all of you out there who have penises, okay? Can't help you if you have a vagina. I mean, actually, if you have a strap-on, sure. If you have a phallic instrument, okay? Here's my help to you, okay? There are only 2 rules to penetrative sex, okay? It's long dick style, and it's the Newton's theory. Yeah, probably, Hyena. Long dick style and the Newton's theory. That's it. With long dick style, okay? All this is in doggy. Doggy is the only sex position. You get a good grip on the butt, or the hips or whatever, okay? And whenever you drive out, you want to make sure that you pull out until only the tiniest inch, quarter inch of your dick is still inside them, okay? That's what you've got to do. Alright? You gotta make sure every single time you pull out, you've completely vacated the premises, alright? None of this little, like, balls just jiggling against the pussy shit. You gotta take these deep gyrations, okay? It's the only way. And secondly, we have the Newton's theory, which is far more important than long dick style. Newton's theory is as follows. There is no such thing as good sexual technique. There is no such thing as gyrating at an appropriate pace. There's no such thing as tempo. There's none of that, okay? The only thing that matters... Oh. Bro, the holes in this are fake. They're just visual, bro. Bro, I'm cringing over here. The only thing that matters is Newton's. The sheer amount of force that you put into your fucking. That's it. That's the only thing that matters. So if you're doing like this, that is infinitely less than doing this. Like that. Nothing matters except the sheer number of newtons you deliver into the orifice of your choosing, okay? It's true with throat fucking as well, but be careful, okay? That's true. That's the only thing that matters. Timing, it does not matter. It does not matter. It does not matter. Timing, it does not matter. Don't even fucking worry about it, okay? Speed is so important? No, it's not. Only newtons. Just newtons. Stop teaching them bad things. It says my goal is actually over here. But slow feels good? No, only newtons feels good. Okay, wait. There has to be a way through. I need answers which hole. Like I said, this applies to all holes, any hole.
Hey.
Oh. Think he'll run out of ammo anytime soon? Nah, Roxy Cherry, that's all people want, just newtons. I don't think he's going to get it, guys. Oh! Oh, he ducked because I pulled out my gun. That's actually pretty cool. Are you gonna open the thing up? Oh, you're gonna go through this tunnel. Do you think intimacy is important or just newtons? There's nothing antithetical about newtons and intimacy. They're both very valuable. Give them kisses in between the occasional, like, once every 15-second devastating, hip-crushing, bone-shattering thrusts that you deliver. How do you kiss and doggy, though? I mean, if there's a good enough height difference, it's possible. Yeah, fucking be like my girlfriend, the steel cervix. Stop, you're making me depressed and horny. Oh my god. You fucking quarantiners. Imagine not having gotten a partner before quarantine. Pepe laugh. Peepee laugh. Me and my boyfriend lives in Holland. Oh yeah, and my other girlfriend super hot and cool. She goes to a different school. So yeah, that's why I haven't met her. Holland. Maybe make up a real country next time.
Rip, I'm about to rain on the parade. Something's up with the androids.
Something's been up with the damn androids since I got here.
No, this is new. They've left their posts. I just saw something in a public area. That's not normal.
Oh damn, big area. Huh.
Great.
Watch your back.
You okay, dude? You're acting meaner than usual? No, I'm not. What? No, that's not me acting meaner than usual. That's just you getting hurt by one of my comments. That's. Am I being meaner than usual today, chat? You guys have to decide. I did come into this with a headache. That does tend to set my mood a little bit low. Damn. Maybe I did all my nice juice on Cat. All the kindness that I have was exhumed with Cat.
Just work for you, so you can get on with your life in perfect.
You can be back next time, copy wrong. Is it good praxis to high five after a dick session? Dude, here's one of the things that ah man, this actually like fucked me up for a little while. When I was really young one day, there was this little comic. It was like one of those jokey little yeah, copy wrong. Maybe we can talk about that sometime, yeah. Message me on Discord. What was I thinking? Vaush, I think you'd be a good therapist for trans people. I am way too irreverent to be a good therapist for any group of people, let alone trans people, who are, I think, perhaps on average more sensitive. How nervous was I the first time you got laid? It wasn't so bad. I was with a pretty experienced person, so I didn't feel like, Oh, the comic? Oh, yeah. Oh, the Discord is locked? Well, sometime in the future, copy wrong. The comic, it was this comic, like, it was one of those, like, little, like, kid clickbait things or whatever, like, here's things you should never, ever do, and one of them was, like, thanking your girlfriend or wife or whatever after sex, in a minute, hyena. And it was like, haha, good sex, thank you, and, like, in the comic, the girlfriend or wife got, like, really offended or something, and I didn't get it. I didn't know, and I guess I thought, like, they didn't like being complimented or whatever. But now, like, fuck it. After I have sex, I'll be like, hey, thanks, great job. Haha, nailed it. Like, people are like, really weird about it. Like, it's this sacred thing that needs to be, like, protected or something, you know? Yeah, high five, champ. Yeah, like, nice nut. Yeah, like, good nut. Like, damn, big nut. Yeah, that sex was poggers, babe. Seriously, though, do that. Unironically, cringy communication between partners about sex is much better than no communication between partners about sex, which is what a lot of people do. They just don't talk about it. If you, like, if your way of communicating about it has to be buried in, like, Zoomer, ironic, like, meta-irony, then fucking go for it, dude. Whatever. Just communicate with your partner. I'm sure Vaush takes exactly that tone of voice after sex. Oh, I don't. I don't take it too seriously. Who takes sex seriously? Imagine taking sex seriously. Cringe. Hey, babe, great puss? Oh, yeah, absolutely. Nice gorilla grip pussy today, babe. You really wrung me out. Yeah, of course. Imagine not treating sex that way. Cringe. Is there a button in here? There has to be a button in here to do something. Would I fuck Jocko? Probably not. Do you listen to music when you fuck your GF? Absolutely not. I don't get that at all. Music during sex? Like, why? I don't get it. I don't understand. I don't know. I guess there's not a button, maybe? I just don't get it. If you're into it, then that's fine. Oh.
Wait, it's Ripley. What's going on with the androids?
I don't know.
What about the change in alert status?
Like Capone, I've always liked the idea of an open
trying
relationship.
to contact Samuels. Maybe he knows what the hell Apollo is playing at.
The first person I ever had sex with was also pretty into it, so... I just... early on, I only really had, like, fuck buddies. So... Nice, Weakling. If I could pick any viewer to have sex with, who would it be? Hyena, of course, who is currently viewing my stream. Love you, babe. Who the fuck else would I pick? How much times better is sex compared to masturbation? It totally depends. Sometimes it's not. I feel like the people who think, like, sex is this amazing transcendental, I feel like a lot of these people are virgins, or, like, kind of not that experienced. Because, like, sometimes masturbation is unironically better than sex. Sex is work. Like, there's a social and physical effort that you have to put into sex that you don't have to with masturbation. Sometimes I would just rather masturbate, you know? Oh, this thing doesn't have a green light in it, but I can open it? Oh. Hey, well, hey, no, that's cool. No, we don't have to. Stop. Hey! Wait, why does it not... It's not like Oh, okay. You have to reload it? Oh, fuck, I guess you do, right? Huh, now I feel kind of dumb. There we go. Jesus. Well, right now, if you check, like, people are gonna say they're, like, mega ultra horny because it's quarantine. So a lot of people are just locked in their houses with nothing to do.
I don't know. I came here a month ago to write about the collapse of a dream, a future gone sour. For me, the people here were a little more than footnotes for my article. Something to tug at the heartstrings.
Thank you, Mr. Fish, for the tier 1 sub. Really appreciate that, comrade. I don't think that... I mean, Comrade Cora is, like, fairly lib, I guess, but it's still really good.
But now people are afraid.
Damn it, I don't know. I'm trying to contact Samuels. Maybe he knows what the hell Apollo is playing at.
Another footnote. Another victim.
What do you think about people who are way too openly sexual, like talking about their fetishes and such? I don't have a problem with those people as long as they're doing it in a, like, appropriate context. If they're doing it with other people who are interested or whatever, that's fine. It's if they're pushing it on other people, it gets kind of creepy, I guess. Should you be nervous about how open you were the first time you had sex with people you might have sex with, or should you withhold so you don't scare it off? I always prefer to err on the side of honesty. Just say, like, yeah, I was super nervous the first time. Nothing wrong with that. Cindy, my headache's gone. Was Legend of Korra bad? No, Legend of Korra was like a solid 7.5 to 8 out of 10, but Avatar: The Last Airbender was a 10 out of 10, so it looks unfavorable in, you know, comparison. Oh man, do we really have like half the people here are virgins? Or is that like more radical centrism? No. Oh. Okay, not too bad. Oh.
Someone called you my husband earlier, and I couldn't tell if they like said it just to be like funny or if they actually thought you were my husband.
I don't think anyone knows.
If you're my husband or not?
Yeah, I think it's largely an unknown.
Ah, all right. I won't confirm or deny then.
All right, give us your sex education.
Dude, oh my god, dude. I'm not gonna say her name, but my aunt the other day, the last time we talked, she unironically was like, "You guys have been living together for a while. Like, do you think you're gonna get married?" And I was like, "When did you get this uncool? What the fuck?"
Wait, is it the aunt I know?
Yeah.
Wait, really? Wait, you cut out. Hello?
Yes, it was.
Oh. Wait, why? She was like cool.
I thought it was so weird. I thought she was cool. I was like, what? I was like, oh, like we don't really like need to get like married, right? And she was like, well, I don't see why you wouldn't. And I was like, oh, okay. So it's weird.
Yeah, that's pretty weird. I wouldn't expect that from her. Maybe like from your mom.
I don't know, man. Maybe having a kid fucking changed her. Who knows?
Yeah, who knows?
Like a proper anal sex I was going to have for the first time. If you do anal for the first time, make sure you get stretched out with toys or fingers beforehand. Use non-phthalate, platinum grade silicone toys, preferably. It's a phthalate something. Phthalates? I don't know. And then try to do sex in the spooning position to like ease it in and then do whatever. Oh, use a lot of lube. And if you're not confident about not being poopy, do an enema. They're like $20 and it's not that bad. And use silicone or what's it called? Silicone or hybrid lube. There you go.
You did it. Now they all know.
Should you be open to your fetishes before having sex? That really depends. I'm a female and into male anal. I mean, just ask. Don't drop it like right away, but maybe after you fuck a couple times, and if they don't mention it, just be like, hey.
Wait, male anal like taking it in the ass or like fucking them with a strap on?
No, I think they mean like messing with a dude's ass. Ask about rimming and then go from there. If they're not, if they haven't like brought it up with you.
Obviously you open with the rimming.
Yeah. It's like, hey, I just pull out the strap. No big deal. Other materials you should avoid when using toys. Don't put silicone lube on silicone toys. It degrades the silicone. It's a chemical reaction that makes it sticky. And it'll ruin your fucking toys. Same with if you put silicone with jelly toys, because jelly melts. Also, you can never get jelly 100% clean because it's porous. So if you put a jelly toy in your ass and there's some poop, even if you wash it, that poop's gonna be there forever. So.
Forever poop.
Forever pooped. Xander Holden, don't listen to me talking about poop. Yeah, sorry, don't buy cheap toys. It's really not worth it. Oh, you can put condoms on them and then you're fine. You cannot boil jelly toys, non-authority. You can only boil platinum silicone or medical grade silicone toys. Jelly toys are jelly toys. They look like jelly. You know what I mean?
Don't look at me. I don't fucking know.
I learned that the hard way. Jellies gave me chemical burns. Yeah, be careful.
What?
I do my own stream. I haven't in a while because Artemy ate my stream equipment, all of it, so I have to wait.
Just consumed all of it.
Yeah. So I have to wait until I can get like a little room or something, because he's fucking annoying.
Yeah, like Kirby.
Please stream more, thank you. Yeah, I know, I want to. Really, I should just stream off Vaush's setup in the meantime.
I'm always on my computer.
See, he won't let me. See, he won't let me. There you go.
Yeah, listen, fucking look at this gender. Like, I dropped like 4K on a sick ass fucking gaming setup, streaming setup, and you're like, can I use a HDMI cable to stream Animal Crossing off of your TI 2080? Like,
yeah. Hold. What?
What's up?
What? Oh, Black Lily asked me, what stream would you fuck that isn't a titty stream?
Do you love black people? A suspicious silence.
Some.
Some?
Yeah.
Like who?
The great Black Hope himself, Jesse Lee Peterson.
That's amazing. It's a panic answer right there. You gotta prepare if you ever go on JLP, okay?
I wanna. I like him. He's funny.
He is funny. Shame about the whole, like, basically a Nazi thing.
Yeah, he's a massive homophobe, too.
Wait, hold on. Vaush, hey, and I'm low-key scared to have sex because I got harassed in high school for being uncircumcised, and I fear that girls might feel the same way. Holy shit, my deuterino. Just fucking flop it, just smack their face with it, and they don't like it, then tell them to fuck off. Anybody who's unironically gatekeeping, like, circumcised via uncircumcised dicks in 2020, like, holy shit. Pretty soon, circumcision is going to be way less common in the US. People are finally waking up to how unethical it is, so you're not going to be alone for long, okay?
Based uncut.
Yeah. Also, you have access to sexual techniques that other people do not, thanks to your additional foreskin.
Yeah.
Like the coming in 3 seconds because you have more dick sensitivity thing.
Thank you, Pow Pow Giraffe. That is nice. I like to think of myself as kind.
And the cum bubble.
Or at least like... Yeah, thank you. Yeah, you don't need the condom. You just plug the tip and you get the cum bubble.
Yeah, exactly. Like when you're fucking
like
and you're about to
balloon.
you're fucking, you're about to nut, you pull out and quickly like pinch the tip over and you just watch as
like the water balloon.
Yeah, exactly, like the head of the cock like slowly inflates.
Yeah. Can you get back sensitivity? Are you talking about peen or vagoober? And the answer is probably yes.
You really couldn't say either of those, could you?
Dude, I was doing it on purpose. What the fuck? I can't be funny anymore. So I tried that, my foreskin exploded. I hope you didn't actually. I was friends with somebody who we were into kink stuff, and we would talk about various like fetishes, and he like taught me about, so we both knew about edging, but then he taught me about like when you plug the dick hole. When you come, you know? Oh, ruining. When you ruin someone. When you plug the hole, and I was like, and that's not good for you. Please don't do it.
Wait.
Yeah, that's really not supposed to be good for you.
You can ruin orgasms in other ways, not backfiring. That can really fuck you up.
Over there.
Sounding is fine. You guys are babies. I watched my coworker sound my friend at a kink convention, okay? I don't care about anything.
They're hard or soft?
They were hard. It was pretty cool.
The West is degenerating.
Yeah. That was a fun weekend.
What the fuck is sounding? Sounding is when you stick something down your urethra. Usually like a little fucking steel rod or something.
Yeah, it's usually fine. You just need the proper steel rod and
I don't get it
lube.
either. I don't defend this practice.
It really, I mean, if you don't like it, that's fine, but it doesn't hurt as much as you're thinking it does. Like, the point of it is to not hurt, like. So, anyway, that was his first time trying it, and he was immediately like, oh shit, this is great, and went and bought a sounding kit, so.
Damn.
I watched the conversion.
Sounds like some people in chat are really missing out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're missing out.
Well, it's a little bit, I mean, the real, like, it's the ejaculation that's the real benefit, right? Because, like, it's a little like putting your thumb...
You can't keep the sound in when you come.
Well, yeah, if you're a pussy, yeah, sure. But if you're not,
no.
It's a little bit like putting your thumb over the end of a garden hose while it sprays. If you could get, like, a crescent moon-shaped sounding rod that you jam down your urethra and then you jerk it, when you fire, the smaller diameter of the urethra will mean that it fires much farther. Yeah, like a musket shot, exactly. No Vaush,
anyway,
it infects your balls, like, legit. Hey.
Yeah, it does infect you. Don't do that. It gives you infections.
Imagine having uninfected balls.
Shut up. Cum sprinkles? Oh no. Anyway, yeah, I went to Kink Fest a while ago and it was pretty cool. That's my story. I danced in a cage. I was suspended. It was pretty cool.
Big boobies.
Any tips on eating pussy? Have fun with it, you know? Greatest story from Kink Fest? The first time me and my friends, most of which were my coworkers at the time, walked into the dungeon. There was like a meat hook section, so we walked in and there were like a teepee of metal, you know, and there was just this dude swinging around from meat hooks, just having a great time, and I was like, I sure
like
am here.
penetrated into his flesh.
Yeah. It was super chill.
Cool.
I can't believe I went to Kink Fest. It was a lot of fun. It really opened my mind. And going to Kink Fest is why I don't care about anything anymore. I saw everything that weekend, and I'm fine with everything now. I'm not into that. I just thought it was really cool.
Without God, everything is permissible.
Did you see furries at Kink Fest? A couple. They had pony players that were in the dungeon, and they were in their little pen, and so they were people but kind of dressed as ponies, but not all the way. They just had like a horse tail, you know, and how was it affixed to them? They dragged us around on little like chariots around the dungeon. So actually, that was my best story.
Was the horse tail affixed to them?
Oh, yeah, for mine, it was just around his waist. Kink Fest is mainly BDSM stuff, yes. You're unironically making me think the left is degenerate. Hey, I'm not really that kinky.
The West is in decline.
I'm just really cool.
Dude, I think you're red-pilling my audience right now, like, unironically.
Good. What the fuck? Yeah, sorry. Kink Fest sounds based. Yeah, it's fun as fuck, you guys. Also, there are a ton of classes, so I learned a lot of shit. It was really cool. Is this Hyena? Yes.
What was I doing when you were at Kink Fest again?
You were at PSA.
Oh, that's right. An academic conference. Yeah.
Yeah, Vaush is at an academic conference. I remember
presenting research, yeah.
If that isn't the most proper representation of our of our vibes, man.
Yeah, the joke is like right now everyone makes fun of me for not reading or for not caring about like academics or theory, but like in school I was one of the most aggressively.
You know, we went to PSA every year, and you were the you were the head of the social club. Just yeah.
Bringing it back, baby.
Bringing it back. Were there what of the femboys there? I honestly don't remember.
So Kingfest is a guaranteed place to get laid?
No, it's not.
It's not.
No, not at all.
But you can.
You can, but it's not really like you can't just walk up to somebody in the dungeon and ask to fuck. That's weird as shit.
I'm cringing at all you guys who
Okay,
thought
King
that right
Fest
now.
isn't that good if you're not coming with people you know, or if you don't have plans made with people. I went with 4 friends, and that was a lot of fun. What the fuck is the dungeon? The dungeon's a place where people do kink. What do you mean? Were there people fucking at King Fest? There were some people fucking in the dungeon, but there's an area for that because it has to be like fluid contained, so it's in its own separate area. Same with the whips.
There's a bouncy castle, and it has the little like plastic like curtains you pull aside to get in there, and when you do, like the fluids like drip.
It was like a chain link fence. It was like a giant chain link fence, and you couldn't get past there unless you talk to a bunch of people, you know? Because whips are really dangerous. The cum cage.
Talk about the woman who just got the shit beaten out of her.
That was fun. We were walking around the dungeon and we were looking for a place to do some stuff because they had like mats on the ground, and there was this blew my mind. We were walking and there's this like 6-foot GI Joe, full dressed in like a camo shirt, black pants, and steel-toed boots.
My mom asked to listen to what I was watching too, and now she's just disappointed.
Sorry. And he was, and there's, of course, okay, this is so gender, and I get that, okay? Wait, hold on a second, I gotta pop a balloon.
Animal Crossing.
Fuck, my slingshot broke. Okay, I know, okay, so I know this is gender, but the dude had this chick with him. I assume dude and chick. And she was like the size of his leg, you know? And he's just picking her up, throwing her against the ground, stomping on her. At one point, he stomps her with his steel-toe boot, drops to a knee, and then goes time to like punch her. This is all consensual, okay? I know this sounds insane, and she's just giggling. She's just losing it, laughing and squealing and being like, oh my God, and just having the best time of her life.
Squad W boys, finally we're getting him back. All the times they hit us and we couldn't hit him back, we're getting him back.
Shut up. It was obviously consensual kink and all that. But me and my friends just watched like, holy fuck,
what if that little girl, what if that girl was like the Joker? They have a condition that makes them laugh in uncomfortable situations, and she's just there dying while everyone's like clapping politely.
No.
She's trying to get her card out, like, but she.
Shut up. It was fine. Anyway, it was just fucking, because they had like wrestle mats, you know. There was also this really hot chick wrestling this dude. Anyway, it was a lot of fun.
Oh wait, hold on. Stream actually died.
Oh nice. They got us.
They got us. They'll be back in a second. You sympathize with the Coomers. You're Coomer ally.
I got stung. Weekly winner. I do not want to have anyone at my island because I'm doing decorating, and you can't decorate when you're you have people over. That's on pegging. Hold on, you guys are. You literally just made a kumi noise. Oh, sorry. That is not my nut noise. Are you kidding? Ew. Jesus.
When you've watched a lot of porn.
Oh, anyway, I'm not a Coomer. I like since Zoloft, I'm not interested in like jacking off. It's like, it's just not there. So that's the reality. Zoloft has stole my cumber. I don't make noises when I nut. It depends. Zoloof, yeah. Real talk, how are the vendors for bondage gear? Oh, they were fucking awesome. Holy shit. The leather was so nice. How does Kinkfest work? You buy a ticket for like 100 to 200 bucks depending on when you get it. And then it's like a 3 or 4 day convention in a convention hall or a hotel. And there's the dungeon that's open for a while. And then all throughout the day from like 8 a.m. to like 6 p.m. There's classes you can go to learn about doming, to learn about rope, to learn about literally anything you could imagine. My coworker got waterboarded because there's a waterboarding class.
And how did that work out?
Oh, she had fun. She also got shaved with straight razors as a demonstration. You could do whatever. I mean, she knew people in the scene, so. I realize now this was just a really normal part of my college experience, and other people probably experience is not universal, and that's what I'm learning. Waterboarding is normal. She was into some dark shit. Oh my god, she had a clown fetish.
I was just about to say, is this the clown fetish
right?
chick?
Yeah, clown fetish bitch. She had a clown fetish, and she wanted to get like 7 men to dress up as clowns and break into her apartment. And she was like, I don't think I could do that because I think my neighbors would be really concerned. That's mental illness. Fuck off, you fucking prudes. It's just kinks. Just because you don't want to get fucked by 13 clowns.
I think it can be fairly both in this particular case.
In this case, maybe.
I'm pretty sure there's a DSM slot for that. Dude, this person's going all over the place. I'm pretty sure there's like DSM. They have like antisocial personality disorder, like schizophrenia, and then like down way at the bottom they have like the clown rape fetish.
Follow me, please.
You cut out. You good? Uh oh.
You cut out.
You cut out. Whatever, I'll wait for you to...
Hello?
Yes, hello? Am I getting trolled right now?
Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Hello?
Can you hear me or not?
No.
What?
I just hear you now.
Great.
What do you mean great? I've been saying hello to try and hear you.
You try to hello me like I'm the one who has a fucking signal problem when I'm hooked up to the router.
It was you. Mine is perfectly fine.
No, you're the one who cut out.
I don't know.
How can it be me? I'm hooked up to Ethernet.
I don't know. I couldn't hear you.
You're on Wi-Fi and 4 walls away.
I'm back now.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel like our internet's being whatever right now. Anyway, yeah, how are you guys?
I'm doing good.
How's Corona treating you? I am pansexual. Semi-god Jackie.
They're really not hot this. God damn it.
Was there any cutting stuff like with blades? There was like needle stuff. Am I trans? If you want to call a gender trans, then sure.
Agender, not
agender.
Agender.
Yes, agender together, like lack of gender. Because as somebody who feels that way, I do not associate myself with being trans, but I understand that it technically falls under the trans umbrella.
Tram people. Nice try, Xander. I've been slow enough with my progress.
What is the weirdest thing you saw? I told you, the meat hooks. That dude was just flying. New fuck pans? No. I am an incel.
Don't laugh at that. Don't give them that.
I don't know, you could fuck a panhandle. Do you use she, her? Yeah, I do. I've been wondering if I should try to use they, but I just don't know if I care. That sounds like work.
Virtue signaling.
You can use whatever in reality. Teach me how to sound. I can't.
What the fuck does that mean? Teach me what you mean, like a demonstration?
Oh, the meat hooks were stuck in his like upper back, you know, like by the shoulder muscles. It's a good. Oh, that's classic.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, right there, right upper back, yeah, right the shoulder muscles, right next to shoulder blades. That's a classic place for the meat
What
hook.
did you guys think? Yes, actually in him, and no, he wasn't bleeding. Well, like a little bit, but not really.
The meat hook sex swing. That's a time-honored classic one right there.
I don't get it. Don't get me wrong. I would never do it, and I don't get it. But is that legal? I mean, yeah. Chatterbait stream? No. Vaush doesn't want me to sound him.
I don't care. I'm not doing it for some stupid fucking kink woke points. Okay.
No, I don't want to sound you. You're not into it anyway. That's not fun. Why would I force sound you? Horrible. Do you have to meditate? How long do you have to meditate before feeling like a piece of meat? I don't know. He was in like a dog mask too. It was really good.
We're getting the trickle truths here coming out. Was he like hard and like spraying cum everywhere?
No.
Where does the story end?
That's my video to do. Blacken into slave play. Oh yeah, one of my friends there was black, and I would talk about slave play a little, but not too much.
Hey, if you're a white guy and you're hooking up with a black girl or whatever, and they're like, "Hey, call me the N-word," and you don't, you're a pussy. Beta.
Shut up.
Beta.
Do you love black people?
I
know you see this. Like I said, I can't say I love all people, all right? Some people fucking suck.
You have hate in your heart. That's because you live in a fallen state.
Yeah. Isn't being pan just woke bi? No,
yeah.
The difference between being pan and bi is, from my understanding, pansexual means gender, presentation, identity, and like genitals don't really factor in yeah, presentation, essentially all of that doesn't factor into your attraction, or you can be attracted to any presentation or identity. And pansexual, as I use it, or a bisexual as I use it, means attracted to two or more genders. It's an arbitrary distinction, but to some people that matters. So like I know people who are only attracted to their own gender and women. So like an NB who's only attracted to other NBs and women. So
what's the nicest dick I've ever seen? The nicest dick I've ever seen from somebody who I could have conceivably actually had sex with was a trans woman in California. Who had a big fat dick. It was actually bigger than mine. It was the only.
Her dick looked like a potato.
It was a potato dick, yes, but it was very big, very meaty. Anyway, it didn't actually work out, but.
Yeah, feels bad. Meat and potatoes. My uncle called me gay because I said my GF is pansexual. That's a good one.
That's funny as fuck. Oh yeah, do you think you could
campy.
Do you think you could lay out some like vegan burgers? My girlfriend is a vegetarian. You're a fucking faggot, boy.
Exactly. My fantasy is being this slutty girl. How do I know whether it's trans or just a... That's a hard one, and probably not something I could speak on from personal experience, but I would probably assume most trans women who trans women, and not just dudes who are sexually aroused by dressing more feminine or anything like that.
Nice clarification there.
Trans women don't, I think, it's not inherently sexual for them. Like, I think sometimes they can get gender euphoria from being seen as a woman in a sexual light, but I think there's a difference, and I think that really just comes down to like when you feel it. I'm not really sure.
Here, hold on, wait. Really... let me pick up all the spaghetti that you just dropped on the ground. Okay, so both trans women and cross-dressers are both perfectly capable of feeling sexual arousal at their like presentation or identity. The difference is that it's also non-sexual for transgender people.
Trans women.
Their identity preference is like holistic. It's not exclusively confined to their like sexual preferences.
Yeah. How long is it ethical to hold on to your ex's nudes? I mean, if they sent it to you and you're not sending it to anyone else, I don't see why like you wouldn't keep them. Yeah, unless you like unless you don't want to see them anymore.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything wrong with holding on to your ex's nudes unless they ask you not to.
Yeah, if they're like, hey, could you delete those pictures I sent you? And you don't, then I think you're kind of an asshole. Because what they're asking is that they're probably nervous that you'll like share them in the future, and it's just to be safe. So
just don't post it on the internet. Yeah, I thought that was probably pretty self-evident, but yeah,
yeah,
probably don't post it on the internet.
I'm doing drugs right now. Hell yeah. Unless you both dated in high school and you were both underage when they were taken. Wait, what do you mean?
Oh yeah, true.
Oh, like if you have like your
underage nudes. Yeah.
Delete underage nudes when you turn 18 if you have nudes before then.
Keep in mind, you can also
just to be safe.
You can be charged with the production and consumption of child pornography, even if you and your partner are in high school. The U.S. law on this shit is fucking insane.
Yeah. So basically, just don't send nudes until you're 18.
Pepper.
Just be careful. Just don't send, don't even.
Yeah, even if they're on nudes, even just literally just taking a picture of yourself naked, you can get that charged, yeah. Cops can be pretty lenient on that shit. Yeah, they can, unless one of you is black.
Yeah.
I mean, basically, yeah, like if the cops have a reason to dislike you, or if the prosecutor has a reason to dislike you, then you get fucking yoink.
I didn't have it good enough. My phone couldn't send pictures when I was like too young. Would you date someone your age who is a virgin? Probably not. Only way I would, because a lot of the times, I find people who haven't had sex until like later in life can sometimes be like really insecure about it, and I don't want to deal with that.
Right.
So as long as they're not insecure about it or like uncomfortable, then I don't care. Yeah.
You have to
if
chill
they're
for a
just
second.
virgin...
We've got story moment. Hold on.
Why?
Because it's a story. They're all dead.
I was answering.
Yeah, they're all dead.
Oh, I'm not. I can't hear the.
The android slaughtered them.
I don't know.
F.
Samuel knows.
Samuels does.
F.
Samuels. Why?
Wait, send him to access.
Wait, send him to access Apollo.
I need to find him.
I need to find him.
Have you seen Taylor and Mark?
Thanks for confirming all my worst fears. All I'm saying is, I'm not into people who are insecure about their sexuality. That's literally it.
Yeah, virgin.
If they don't care, if they're just like, oh, I haven't had sex yet, but I really want to, maybe, like, I don't know, I don't think I could do it right away because I'm a virgin and I'd like to get more comfortable, but like, I'd love to fuck, and I'd be like, okay, cool, I'm down to wait. Like,
sit tight, lock the fucking door.
It just depends.
Anyone in. Look after me. I'll come back for you.
Sam, so I destroyed it. There, that's how you handle it. Hell yeah. No child porn. I think it's cute when they're insecure about it. Insecurity is not cute.
In my personal humble opinion, people who like insecurity are people who are insecure themselves. Because
that too, yeah.
Because now they're like, fuck yeah. Now the other person is too busy like feeling weird about themselves to like
Yeah, being coy and shy and stuff is not the same as insecure. So being coy or shy or whatever is fine. That can be cute. I don't find it cute. But being insecure is not cute.
I'm fine with virgins as long as they're not weird, I guess. Oh
Not for
shit! Wait,
coyness.
this is probably the last save point we're going to get during this thing. Oh shit, boys.
Oh shit.
Yeah, an MTG friend hacked his high school computers to show a pornographic image, and now he's on the list. Oops.
Would you not date someone insecure about sex if you like them romantically? I would probably give it a shot, but if they didn't warm up quick, it's just not something I'm interested in. I like people who are confident. I had an ex who like wouldn't fuck without keeping their like shirt on, and it just makes me sad. I can't do people who don't like themselves, especially physically.